Here's Chris.
Good morning, everybody. Morning. Welcome to the Chris Moyles Show. Good morning, Great Britain and the world. Because we broadcast around the world.
We are worldwide. We're like Pitbull.
That's right.
In a way, aren't we?
That's right. That's an up-to-date reference.
Oh, our intern's got tickets to see Pitbull in a few weeks.
What?
At the O2, I think. Becky.
Really?
I have so many questions already. Number one.
I didn't know you were still going.
Yeah.
Number two. Pitbull's playing the O2.
I think it's the O2.
Number three.
O2?
People buy tickets to see Pitbull.
Pitbull.
I have no problem with Pitbull.
No. Well, he's Mr. Worldwide, isn't he?
But really? Really?
Yeah, it's at the O2, yeah.
Is he Mr. Worldwide, or is he talking to his mate who's called Mr. Worldwide?
I think... Doesn't he
must
know...
be referring
He
to
knows
himself.
Mr. Worldwide,
Is
doesn't
that
he?
right?
I think. Oh, no, also known as Mr. 305.
Yeah. Right.
3:05 in the afternoon, I guess. And Mr. Worldwide.
Well,
So he's known as Mr.
Pick one
Worldwide.
name.
Yeah.
Why 305?
I
Is that
don't know.
What type of car?
I'm going to say it's Peugeot.
Peugeot
He
305.
drives a Peugeot 305.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nice
Gosh.
hatch.
Yeah.
You'd have thought he'd have chosen something maybe...
He doesn't like to be flash with his money. He likes to be sensible.
Yeah.
Fair.
They call, his other nickname is Mr. Ices.
Mr. Frugal as well. He's very
He's got a
frugal.
load of ices.
Yeah, he has.
Mr. Premium Bonds.
His real name's Armando Perez. Gosh, didn't know that.
You see, now that is a little bit more showbiz, I think, than Pitbull.
Yes.
And our intern has bought tickets to see Pitbull.
Yeah, she's super excited about
How
it.
does she even know
It's a good point, actually.
his music? That would be like Don buying tickets to see some, an act that was like 10, 15 years. That'd be like you going to see buying tickets to see Mozart.
Exactly.
Something.
Or Bach or something, whoever was born first.
I think it's sold out.
Oh, look, Becky's messages.
Pitbull at the O2. Are we talking the O2 Arena or Indigo at
Indigo,
the O2?
isn't it?
O2.
Arena.
Is it?
Pitbull has
Yes.
sold it out.
Yes.
Mr. Worldwide?
The O2 on Friday the 21st of February.
Yeah. The O2.
Apparently, it's sold out really quickly.
Pitbull.
Morning, Pitbull.
Right, name one of his songs now, Dom.
No, I couldn't name
Pip.
one.
Fireball.
Oh, is it?
Is it Fireball?
I don't know.
I never
does that
got
go?
the Pitbull. Oh, is that him?
Name another one.
Timber? Was that Pitbull and
With Kesha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good one, to be fair.
yeah. That's it, though.
No.
I like his voice, to be fair.
It's kind of gravelly.
I do like his voice.
What's the one where it goes...
Oh, yeah, that one.
That's
That
a
one.
good one, isn't
Now,
it?
that sounds like LMFAO.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of LMFAO, yeah.
How long is this
With
set
Mr.
going to
Foo,
be?
or whatever he was called. What are they called, Mr. Foo?
Red Foo.
Red Foo.
Red Foo.
Oh dear.
Come on.
Come on
Miss
now.
Pitbull
But that's it. That's all I've
set
got.
list. Tune
How
out if you don't want
old's
to
our
ruin it.
intern?
Say again.
25, are you, Becky?
She's 25?
25, yeah.
And
she,
Pitbull?
she saw it announced on TikTok. So,
Now,
I
is he...
don't know why this blows my mind.
Is he one of
It
those
just does.
TikTok artists, do you think, who's blown up again on TikTok? Is he one of them?
I don't know. Have you always liked him, Becky?
Pitbull?
Yes, he's one of my favourites.
Don't stop the party. There's that one.
How long ago? How old is that song?
2012. That was before we started on Radio X.
2012?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyway,
I don't
there you
know
go.
that.
I never thought I'd be starting the show talking about Pitbull.
He does a cover of Sweet Child of Mine.
Does he? I bet he's excellent.
Mr. Worldwide.
I bet Armando does a brilliant job of it.
We all thought it was, I think, for Becky's Secret Santa at Radio X, someone gave her a massive flag, a big pink flag with Pitbull on it. It said something like live, love, laugh on it or something.
Live, laugh, yeah.
What, does she really love Pitbull?
I mean,
Yeah.
she says, I remember liking him when I was 12.
What did you like when you were 12?
12. Hue and Cry? Something
I
like
mean,
that.
to be fair,
Great band.
bloody decent band, Hue and Cry. Love them.
They were excellent, actually.
Love Hue and Cry.
I was 12 in 84. So what was a big in 84? It was around Hue and Cry time, actually, wasn't it?
I told you, I'm doing a festival and they're on the lineup. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Is it Hue and Cry?
Yeah.
Great.
It's the most random festival I've probably done. Music in the Park. And the lineup is incredible. It is the Boomtown Rats, Chesney Hawks, Bewitched.
Great.
1 of 5 star.
One star.
Rosala, Roland Gift from Finding and Cannibals.
Great voice.
Hue and Cry, Nathan Moore from Brother Beyond, and me.
Wow. That's a lineup.
Great. By the way, Pitbull's Luke Littler's walk-on song at the darts, which might be
of course,
his resurgence.
That would explain that.
That was only the other day.
Yeah, true, actually. True.
You can't do...
Plus, as well, I don't think our intern's watching the darts going, that's a tune.
Yeah.
I want to go and see him.
I'm going to go and sign up the O2 now.
Who's that guy? Anyway, there you go. Fascinating.
Which one from 5 star? We've probably talked about this.
Is it my best
do you
friend
know?
Doris?
It is
it
Denise
Stedman?
Pearson.
Are they all still with us?
I don't...
Me and Doris
I don't
Pearson
think-
used to message each other.
What?
Me and Doris used to message each other.
Yeah, remind me about that.
Well, that's about it, really.
How come you and Doris from 5 Star... Doris, by the way. What
Doris.
a name.
Yeah.
Now, she gave me congratulations when I got engaged.
Ah.
Does Doris from 5 Star listen to the show then? She must do.
She said, I heard Chris and you guys talk about us on the show on Monday.
Oh. Did we?
And then...
No, talking about what? Us, 5 Star, or us, you and Toby?
oh, no, that came later. This is as in on the show, yeah.
She heard us talking about 5 Star?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, forget the engagement thing, yeah.
Did we know this? I always get excited when I always get excited when people I like or used to like hear the show.
Yeah.
Because I just always assume that... I don't know what's a really weird thing I've got. I always assume that anybody I like has never heard the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
if they have heard it, they don't like it.
That's a healthier position to be in than assuming everybody famous loves us.
No, it's a really bad thing. You know when you watch interviews with people, and it doesn't matter if they're a podcaster. I was watching Sunday Brunch this weekend.
Yeah, the 9-hour marathon that is Sunday Brunch.
And Tim is interviewing all these people. And obviously he's got to be all over it. He's talking to Franz Ferdinand, and then they go to an ad break, and then they do something silly, some silly game, and then he's interviewing some actress from whatever, Downton, I don't know. Yeah. And then it goes into something else. Then he's interviewing somebody about their podcast or stand-up tour. He's got to be all over everything, right?
Yeah.
And everybody I always notice this. People always, so they go, oh, your new movie, or you're in the new series of Treacle Town. Series 1 was massive, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, it was huge. And, and it's so great working with Jeff and Mary. They're just brilliant. Why did you take the job? Well, as soon as I knew that Marty was, it was a Marty project. And Tim goes, oh, Marty Smith, the director. Yeah. I mean, it's great. And they always talk about stuff as if you know everything that's going on.
It's quite a skill to do that, isn't it, actually?
Hey, you've got a new series of your podcast. The first one went down well. Yeah, it went really well. And me and John, we put this together, and we have all these things. We do this thing. We do eat a banana and blah blah, and it's just gone huge. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. So when I'm interviewed, which is rare these days, I always have to explain stuff.
Yeah, we do a radio. I'm on the radio.
I'm on the radio every morning on Radio X, and we do the Chris Moyles show, and it's me and Dominic and Pippa. We're on the old show, and we've got, some really good people like Captain Crapbeard, and we have Token Robinson as well.
That's it.
Blah, blah, blah.
Your name.
But I always feel as though you've got to explain, because they don't assume everyone knows.
No.
But it's the total opposite. When you watch all these actors on Graham Norton, they're just talking like everybody knows what they're on about all the time.
Which is perhaps what we should do that. Perhaps.
Sam Welgiddy, 5 Star, listen to the show, or some of them.
Absolutely.
Morning, Doris.
Morning, Doris.
Morning,
and hello
Doris.
to all the other 5 Star family. The Pearsons.
Cue now loads of famous people texting into the show to say they're listening.
Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? What a treat for us.
83936. Knock yourselves out. While you're texting in, I've just been looking at the fires that have been happening in LA. Jeepers, that's scary.
Yeah, very. We'll have, that'll be in our news at 7 o'clock. There's, it's really, really scary there.
LA has declared a state of emergency. A wildfire has exploded. So it started, I've been reading about it this morning. So it started it's gone from 10 acres to more than 2,900 acres in a matter of hours. And they're saying it's been fanned by these winds that were about 50 miles an hour that could go up to 100 miles an hour. And you've seen the forest fires in LA before and stuff like that, but this is really bad. And
30,000 are being told to leave their homes now.
yeah, 30,000 have been told to leave their homes. Like 200, 300,000 people are without power or something. And it's now nighttime there as well. So it's 20 to 11 at night there. And 200,000 people not got power. It's a red flag warning to millions of people in California. So our friend Dave, who makes the jingles for our show, lives out in LA. So I dropped him a text saying, are you guys okay? Which is not the first time I've had to message him about stuff like this. And he was saying the fires are about 20 miles away from where he lives. However, because the winds are currently 70 miles an hour, the fires can travel 7 football fields per second.
Jeez.
So
that's really frightening, isn't it?
And obviously, as you know, with wind, that can change the direction with which the fires go, which is why forest fires are always so dangerous, because they can spread quickly and they can spread in any or all directions, depending upon which way the wind is blowing. So, he's been texting me this morning. We've been texting each other. And they currently don't have an evacuation order.
Okay.
But he says if that happens, we'll know about it pretty quickly. So he's sitting there now at his home in LA, in California, literally ready to go, to drop everything, get themselves in the cars and go.
That's terrifying.
So they've got 2 cars in the driveway, both full of fuel, both stocked up in case they need to we need to leave now. And he goes, it's really scary. So he said, I'll keep you posted, brackets, if I have power /signal. Because the other thing he said was they've been alerted by one of the phone provider saying when the power goes down, they won't have signal and 911 won't work because they won't be able to contact anyone. So if the network goes down because of power outages, then the phone is screwed. But it's just another world because it's hard to comprehend what that's like because we don't get forest fires here anywhere near the level that scale, that they do because of, heat and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, we're basically on our own. We have to plan our escape. So we've got everything standing by. And he's written the list of stuff that they've got, that he's prepped, that starts with rope ladders, axe, tools, extinguishers, battery packs. I'm like, wow. Holy Jesus, that's like the end of the world. It's like a zombie apocalypse. Yeah. So he says they're calling it a once-in-a-25-year event. It's very scary.
Yeah, I mean, they do have them quite regularly, but this is, this is very different, this one, yeah.
Yeah. He said, he goes, I've lived through many of these before, but this one is by far the worst. So... And I just said to him, I went, oh, mate, listen, I wish there was something I could do for you. I've got to go now. I've got to play fart sound effects and talk about Pitbull.
Yeah, so we've got to talk about Pitbull.
Makes me feel very unhelpful.
I hope he's all right.
I'm going to say, sending you loads of love. Yeah. I mean, that's not really going to help him, is it? Blimey. I hope he's all right. He's got his lovely studio there that makes our jingles.
Yeah, leave that alone, please.
Can you put that in the boot of the car?
Yeah.
Sorry, trunk. Sorry.
Trunk, yeah. Stick it in the trunk.
So, yeah, to any of our listeners out in California, jeepers, guys, I hope you're safe.
Yeah.
Don't worry about listening to the show today. You crack on and do what you need to do, Changing the subject slightly, Dave often hears the start of the show before he goes to bed. We're a late night show. If you listen live, we're a late night show there.
10:30 in LA, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, does it sound weird at night? He goes, no, sounds like a really good nighttime show.
Does it?
Well, because we're on around the world, we're on at different times. So good morning, everyone here. That's fine. In Australia, it's the afternoon.
We're mid-morning in Dubai, aren't we?
Mid-morning in Dubai.
Yeah.
Afternoons, early evening in Australia. And we're nighttime in LA on the West Coast.
Yeah.
On the East Coast, it's where the overnight show.
Yes, it's the middle of the night.
It's like
though.
1:45 in the morning or something. Very strange, isn't it? So anyway, yeah, cheapers.
Good luck, everybody. It's horrible.
Meanwhile, here in the UK, it's freezing again.
Yes. It is very cold.
There's snow in some parts of the UK. There's no snow in other parts of the UK. Some of the snow is turning to ice in some parts. So it's, it's getting...
It's sort of from Cornwall to Kent, roughly. It's going to be snow.
From Cornwall to Kent.
Exactly. It did sound a bit on 98.2. It did sound about that. But I don't think we'll get any. We didn't get any here yesterday,
we
and
didn't get any,
it
did we?
promised heavy snow,
No,
didn't
it
it?
said it was getting heavy snow. James was delighted because he hates snow because he's miserable.
It says it's going to snow tonight in London.
There you go.
Is it?
Yeah. At about 4:30.
It didn't do anything yesterday, did it?
No.
It snowed at home.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't get any yesterday.
Heathrow had a bit.
It's currently -1 in London, but feels like 0. It feels, and then it has the nerve to go, it feels warmer than the actual temperature. It
Ooh.
blooming doesn't, let me tell you.
It's bitterly cold.
If you're looking at temperatures around the UK right now, it's -1 in London and Manchester, it's -2 in Glasgow, it's -5 in New York, and it's 31 degrees in Adelaide.
Is it?
Yeah.
Early 30s, perfect.
That's hot, though.
I love it.
That's
Early 30s
not
are-
perfect. That's really hot.
Anything up to about 33, I think is
What?
excellent.
You're
No,
insane.
No, I
You're
love-
nuts, man.
25 is lovely.
What are you talking about?
That's my optimum temperature.
30 is lovely.
Oh, it's when you're on holiday, absolutely.
Yeah, when you've got no clothes on,
Yeah,
it's fine.
You've got no cap dag or whatever. Perfect.
Dubai is currently 19 and
Every
partly
day's summer.
cloudy. That'll be about 23 today. 30, whoever
No.
goes, 30 degrees.
Yeah.
What?
30's lovely when you're on holiday.
You know what? Why don't you take a trip out to Dubai or Abu Dhabi in about July, August?
Now, it's considerably hotter than 30 degrees there.
I've never experienced anything like it in my life.
Yeah.
When the airport doors opened, it was like somebody put a hairdryer in my mouth.
Horrible.
Oh, no.
That was one of the weirdest trips I've ever been on, ever. It was so hot, and I've been told years ago. I remember going to Dubai years ago, and I was chatting with one of the guys who worked there. He was an Indian guy, and he was saying, "Oh, it's lovely here. It's great. It's brilliant. Don't come in the summer. Don't come in the summer." And I'm like, "Really?" He goes, "It's too hot. It's too hot." And I'm like, "Okay." So I kind of knew that.
Yeah.
Then a few years later, lost my mind.
When in the summer?
Went in the summer. Could not believe the temperature. So I was in an air-conditioned hotel room. I had a little balcony, so I go for my cigarette there. You would open the door, and obviously the aircon meets the heat from outside, and the windows would steam up like immediately. And then go on the balcony, close the door, light a cigarette, get halfway through the cigarette as the sweat is literally pouring down my face. And I'm like, well, stuff this, go back inside again. And
What temperature did it get up to when you were there?
I can't remember, but it's
In the 40s, then?
the maximum it ever hits is 49.
Oh, that's right, because they have to down tools at 50, is
It's
that right?
never, ever, 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 ever 50 degrees.
Yeah.
47,
Right.
maybe 47.5.
Right.
It's never much higher than that.
That's warm. That is warm.
Suspicious.
Oh, it's just the way it is, James.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's just weather. It's
weather.
unpredictable.
Then I accept it.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at this. I'll testify to that. I went in September to Abu Dhabi, did a 5K run at 9 a.m., nearly killed myself in the process and burned. It's no joke, says Andy. Andy, what the hell were you doing going for a 5K run at 9 o'clock in the morning?
Don't do that.
What do you think?
Well, we go to Dubai with my friend Stu. Stu goes to play golf. So he gets up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to be on the golf course for 6.
Yeah, perfect.
And it's heaving.
Yeah.
Everyone's playing golf at 6 in the morning. Why? Because you can't play golf at 11 midday. You can't play it. Hey Chris, Gary here, living in Saudi. It's 45 degrees in July and August here. 45 degrees. Dubai now is perfect weather. In the summer, it's like an oven and unbearable, says Michael. No, it's a little bit chilly for me at the moment. It rained when we were there. Woke up one morning with...
Well, it doesn't do that a lot.
We did that stupid thing that stupid people do, because I'm a stupid person. Wake up, Tiff goes, it's been raining. It's what? She goes, it's raining. What do you mean it's raining? She goes, it's raining now. I dive out of bed. What? Rain? But I'm on holiday.
Yeah. And we're in Dubai. What are you talking about?
It shouldn't be raining. -3 in Harrogate. Feels like -8. Loads of snow and ice to school. Still haven't opened. Oh, my God. Meanwhile, look at this one. It's 38 degrees in Alice Springs. Although now they're in icy Manchester. I'm completely with Dom. 30 degrees if you're abroad.
Yeah.
But 25 is hot enough in the UK.
Oh, in the UK, it's so horrible. The early 30s is horrible here. It's all sticky, isn't it?
I sat at my last night. So I went to see my cousin who was out in Abu Dhabi. It was Abu Dhabi where I was when it was when it was ludicrous heat. And I told you we went for lunch on the. I must have flown in on a Friday, whatever. We went for lunch on a Saturday, a little kind of Chinesey restaurant thing. And I went to go for a cigarette and said to the woman, "Can I get out there to go for a cigarette?" And she goes, "You want to go outside?" And I went, "I'm going to go for a cigarette." She goes, "You're crazy." And I'm like, "Okay." And you open the door and it's like you're slapped in the face by the Orange Tango Man, but with heat.
Yeah.
That was banned, wasn't it?
It was banned.
And then on my last night, Glenn had to fly back to the UK something, so on the last night I was on my own. So I'm like, that's fine. And I'm like, I really want to go and sit at the bar outside and just have a couple of drinks. So I go and sit at the bar, and there's two guys behind the bar. They have the industrial-sized fans. Yeah. You know, the huge ones, two of them. Yeah. One either side of the bar, and the inside's cooled them down. So I go and sit there and go, "You still open?" And he goes, yeah. He goes, "We'll probably close in a bit just because it's so hot." "Do you want a beer?" "Yeah, I'll have a beer." And by the time he poured a beer and put it in front of me, sweat was starting to roll down me. And he gave me like a beer towel, like a little face towel to wipe my face.
See, now that's not fun.
And I sat there and had my beer, and I thought, I'm going to have another one. And then I got halfway through the other one. I thought, this is ludicrous. Yeah. What on earth are you doing?
Very uncomfortable.
When, by the way, because I'm in Abu Dhabi, I can walk into the hotel restaurant, or go to the bar and order a beer and have a cigarette. Yeah. Why am I outside? I'm like, because I want to be outside.
Yes, because you're British.
You're on holiday.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Finished Squid Games 2, by the way.
Oh, you finished it?
Finished it, yeah. Oh, my God. So sad they all died. Oh, no.
Oh, no. We haven't started it yet.
I've seen the first episode because my stepson was watching it. And
of the new one?
Of the new one. It's such a...
Did you watch series 1?
Not all of it, but I've kind of got the gist from series 1.
You need to go back and watch it.
Okay. So there's a main character who, I don't know whether he was in series 1, who's very much in the beginning of series 2.
Right.
That guy.
Right.
Is he...
I'm not telling you anything.
Okay, fine. Whoever came up with that is twisted in the head beyond belief. It's such an odd programme. Such a weird show.
Is it based on a... No.
On a... Oh,
no.
Come on, Pip.
Really?
Finish the sentence, Pip.
Really, Pippa?
Do you know what? I'm getting it mixed up with something we watched last night, which is based on...
You're getting it mixed up with the documentary.
If it was based on a true story, Pip, it would have been in the news. You would have heard about that. Every week.
Over 400 people are weirdly disappear from the same area every single year after year, and no one's ever...
All wearing green tracksuits. Yeah. It's like, what's that about?
That's it.
It's a dog.
All right.
Is that based on...
Yesterday I got on the treadmill and I thought, I'm not going to run, but I'm just going to walk. I did a walk and a jog yesterday. I did about 10K, so it took me a bit. And I just put the telly on and I just watched a movie. And my chosen movie yesterday was Galaxy Quest.
Oh,
what's that?
If you love Galaxy Quest, please text in. It's brilliant. I forgot how brilliant it was.
Galaxy
It's brilliant.
Quest.
And Dwight's in it. Never even realised.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's
Galaxy Quest?
Galaxy Quest is genius.
Now.
It's a movie about...
Oh, it's back in the day,
Is it silly?
It's brilliant. So Galaxy Quest is about the stars of an old TV show set in space. That's very, very similar to Star Trek.
Tim Allen in it.
It's not on Alan Rickman's in it. Sigourney Weaver's in it.
Yeah.
It is brilliant. I love it.
1999, that came out.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Jeepers. Oh, it's such a good film. Anyway, so that's it. And that's all I did yesterday. And then I had a tuna sandwich and went to bed. Right. That's it for our first half hour visually. We're going to go now. But we stay on the radio. Camera's going off. Thank you for watching. Dominic's got your news next.
The Chris Moyles Show.
With the all-electric Skoda Elrock.